Building card.
You ready? This is the matter of people versus Delana Walker. This is U-Ticket 600060521. One count of offer to engage the services of another. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Gerald Ferry, P44630, House Counsel on behalf of Mr. Walker. Sir, could you state your name for the record?
Danilo Walker.
If I may, Your Honor.
You may.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that my client previously pled guilty in this matter. However, unfortunately, there's been some miscommunication or my client failed to contact probation. We're requesting an adjournment to allow my client the opportunity to comply with the court.
Okay. And how much time is he in need of at this time? I know that he completed some of the math tasks, but not all of them. How much more time does he need?
Well, if my understanding of what's necessary, Your Honor, based on the holidays, could we possibly get an early January date?
Absolutely. Mr. Walker, you have completed part of what was asked of you. However, you still need to do that one last task of that class. I've been informed by your attorney that you have signed up for the class. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time just in case something doesn't happen or go right with that class. So how about I set this matter for, it'll give you more than enough time, February 16th of 2022. Would that give you enough time to finish that class, sir?
Yes, it will.
Okay, all right. I'm going to set this matter for February the 16th, 2022. I know you showed some documentation today. Did you complete the community service as well? Was that a part of it, Mr. Walker?
No, I didn't have no community service. I didn't complete the class that I was supposed to do.
All right. It's usually community service with that, but if that wasn't a part of what you were assigned to do, then okay. I don't have the file with me. And it does not say community service. Okay, so I just need you to complete that class for me, okay? And that gives you plenty of time. So if anything goes wrong, but you need to have that finished by February the 16th, 2022, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, documents, so that way we'll be able to, the next attorney will be able to see it as well and vouch for it, okay?
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right, you're welcome. That concludes this hearing. Thank you. All right, Mr. Douglas Williams?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna call your matter now.
Okay.
This is the people versus Douglas Williams. This is Z-Ticket 808169. One count of operating while physically impaired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning again, Judge Gerald Ferry, House Counsel on behalf of Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Douglas Williams.
This matter was set for, just so you know, counsel, 11/10/2021 as a sentencing. It's my thought, though, that he did not get referred to our probation department to be able to make that pre-sentence report, because I don't have a copy of it, and he's acknowledged that he has not done that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it for a sentencing after the holidays. Something in January. Yeah. It's the day that the greatest sorority of all. Is it good? All right, we're going to set this matter for January 13th, 2022. And it's going to be at 8:30 a.m., Mr. Williams. But before then, do you have a sheet of paper so you can write down a phone number?
I'm putting in my notes right now as we speak.
Okay, it is called 313-965-3414. And I need you to tell them that you pled to an OWIVI and that this courtroom is going to put you on probation, okay? Or no,
Yes.
this court needs you to do a sentencing, okay?
Yes.
Pre-sentence report. And then you'll come back that day and I will sentence you, accordingly on that day, okay?
Yes.
All right. If you have any trouble, do you have the courtroom phone number?
Of course, yes.
Okay, if you're not able to get in contact with probation services, let the courtroom know so that we can be able to reach out for you, because the next time you come, I want to be able to sentence you so you can get this over with, okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes, I appreciate you.
No problem, and continue not drinking and stuff, because that's part of it, as this case was operating while intoxicated, okay? No illegal drugs, no drinking while you're going through this process, okay, Mr. Williams?
Okay, yes, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Bond is continued at this point in time. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. I'll see you back January 13th, 2022, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Williams, thank you. We conclude this hearing. Yep, you're all set, Mr. Williams. All right, Mr. Zerk, I see you were able to sign back on. We're gonna give, you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to put you into what's called a breakout room. No one's gonna be in there with you. You'll be in there by yourself. But an attorney will come in there and talk to you about your case. It's going to be a moment this morning, so just be patient with us. Are you able to plug your phone into your vehicle?
For what? Yeah.
To make sure it stays charged, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I got it.
All right, when you got that invitation to go to that breakout room, go ahead and go. No one's gonna be in there, but Attorney Beard will come in there later on and talk to you about your case, okay?
Yep, this is my first time.
I know, that's why I'm trying to go with you, sir, and I'll try and see if we can get you done, because I know you're here at the building. So since you're here to the building.
I am so sorry.
I apologize, Judge. It's all right.
Okay, where am I going?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll put it in. I was supposed to it kicked me off, and then when I signed back on, updated.
Are you my co-host?
I'm back on, yes, I'm gonna put in the breakout. Mr. Zerk.
Are you see the invitation, Mrs. Zerk?
No, I don't. It says live, and then it doesn't say nothing about an invitation. Oh, it says join right now. Yep.
All right, fantastic, thank
Join.
you.
The lady who just joined on LG Stylo 4, what is your name?
They're not connected to audio.
Oh,
Did we ever find out what was happening, Mr. Warwick?
no, I need to take.
Mr. Warwick, did you ever get your case number, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can we have that, please?
My case number is 217-248-502.
That's not for you, Mr. Warwick, that's for somebody else who's online. I saw you looking to find out, it's for another person we're trying to get the ball going.
Did you get it?
Yeah, just give us a second.
All right.
That might say basil. Wire.
Do you have another name?
No, it's Basil.
Oh,
Basil.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Basil Wyrick.
Okay.
Okay, all
Where did
right.
the number come from? I don't, that's what I'm looking like.
We had a wrong name for you, sir, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so he just took court date for November 19th. He has a show called 5-4.
Mr. Warwick, you were supposed to be here last week on
I'm so
Friday.
sorry. I sent you guys a letter through a
Is that
fax.
you that letter, that fax? You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna print it, hold on, hold tight, put yourself on mute, okay?
All right.
Yeah, I got a whole letter, I did just get that, okay. Printing it out right now.
Just go grab my charger. That's okay.
Okay, do that, that's fine, go grab your charger. let me have him do that. Mr. Ferry?
Yes.
Okay, so on Mr. Windor, can you find out if he's had the class and the testing? And the same is going to be for Brian Williams, class and testing. They're here for the they're both here for disorderly conduct, class testing, and it should be community service too on both of them. Can you find out? Because those will just be reviews today.
Okay, okay, you want me to, the testing and the class?
They're both, I think I ordered community service too. So as they're
Okay.
supposed to be hours of community service, they both made their payments though. So they're good on the
Okay.
payment.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do that, Your Honor. Hold on. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Wyrick, who are you? Do you know Jeremy Wyrick? Is that a relative of yours? I muted you, sir. You may need to unmute. I don't know. Why can't I hear you?
I don't have any relatives by the name of Jeremy. We got the same last name.
Very nice letter. Hold on a minute. Can I have the stuff I printed up? Okay. All right, give me a moment, Mr. Wyrick, okay? You hold tight.
Okay.
Put yourself on mute, okay?
Gotcha.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Van Sickle. I have to log off this Zoom real quick. I'm going to give you guys a call. I want to make sure I have the right number. Is it 929-436-2866?
No. It's 965-2293.
2293-965?
Yep, 229.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
And if I may, Your Honor, this is House Counsel. I'm ready on Mendorf and Mr. Williams for the reviews.
Okay, great.
Judge, may I put this plus size in there?
Yeah, we're gonna put somebody in a breakout room first and then I'll bring them out.
Ms.
Okay.
Plus? Ms. Plus? Ms. Plus? Okay. Okay, hold on.
We can't hear you, ma'am. The transcript.
She did the wrong thing.
If I could just tell him he wants to dismiss it or he wants to
Ms. Plus, can you hear us now? Okay. Okay. Ms. Plus? Please take your phone off of mute. Ms. Plus? Please take your phone off of mute.
Oh, I'm sorry, I remuted it.
Oh.
My bad. Do it, Miss.
Okay, so is that it? Okay.
Yes.
So,
I did it. I'm sorry. I remuted it. I was trying to ask you to unmute.
Please unmute.
There you go.
Okay. Can you hear us?
We can't hear you. You may have to log out and log back on. Okay, try that. Attorney Ferry, I'm gonna send you a text message on the computer. Please read it.
Okay. And then in the chat room, Your Honor?
Yes. Yep, it's gonna be private.
Okay. Your Honor, I received the text
Okay.
and without giving up too much, I think he wants to keep those other matters that are scheduled. I think he wants to keep them open.
Okay.
I could talk to him if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, we can just at least arraign him and then I'll give him that court date. That next court date will just be his court date to come back.
Okay, and just between, well, not on the record, but I don't think he would want to resolve those anyway. At least that was my understanding of speaking to him.
Okay, cool. Well, at least since he's here today, I'll just keep those. I have to put the other case on the record anyway.
Understood. Thank you, Judge.
Can you hear us yet, Miss Plus Size Beauty?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
Salami Williams.
Okay. All right. So you have a trial today, don't you? The officer checked in on this particular matter.
That's office attorney.
All right, Miss Williams, we're gonna put you into what's called you're a little late, Miss Williams. What happened?
I'm at work and I worked the double because a staff didn't show up.
All right, understandable. All right, the officer is here on this matter, so I'm gonna put you into what's called a breakout room. The attorney for today is gonna handle a couple of other matters, and then we'll come back and handle your case in a moment, okay? It may be a few minutes though that you may be in there, okay? But we're gonna put you into a breakout room. Now, hold tight. We haven't forgotten about you, especially because I have an officer on the line, so I'm gonna try and get to your matter.
Okay.
Okay, but just join that breakout room when you see it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, did you rather not tell them that they need their upwards to?
No, tell me. No, absolutely. I love it. Make sure that they know. Oh, that's perfect.
Let them be pleasantly surprised.
Absolutely. Okay, let me get a few people.
Okay, can I? The person who's on LG Skylo 4, what is your name, please?
They still aren't connected to audio. I'm alone. I'm moving. Okay, come back on. Let me bring out Mr. Brian Williams.
Here's your help.
You want the R?
Yeah, here's your help.
All right. All right. I'm gonna call Thomas Windorf. You ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the matter of the people versus Thomas Windorf. This is U ticket 59740H21. One count of disorderly conduct. Today is the date and time for a review. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Gerald Ferry, House Counsel, on behalf of Mr. Wendorf. Sir, could you please state your name for the record?
Thomas Garnet Windor.
And if I may, Your Honor, speaking to my client, it's my understanding that all fines and costs have been paid. My client did attend the he did participate in HIV testing. He has documentation as to that. He also has a certificate of completing the morality class. It was not his understanding that he had any community service. So I believe he's fully complied.
Okay. All right, and you've seen all those documents as an officer of the court, Mr. Ferry?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then with that said, sir, you have completed all the tasks that we've asked you to complete, so I'll close this matter. It'll just be disorderly conduct, and you can move accordingly, okay, sir? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you for signing back on today too, to handle all of that business, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And have a nice holiday, ma'am.
You too. Happy holidays, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Mr. Brian Williams?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna call your matter now.
Okay.
This is the matter of the people versus Brian Williams. This is C ticket 485145, one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Gerald Ferry, House Counsel, on behalf of Mr. Williams. Sir, state your name for the record.
Yes, Brian Williams.
And if I may, Your Honor, today's the date and time scheduled for a review. It's my understanding that my clients paid all fines and costs. He has shown me a certificate of completing the morality class. The HIV testing, Your Honor, it's my understanding that he had a home test. I didn't even know those things were available, but I guess he did test, but he didn't necessarily go to a doctor. He did it through an at-home kit, I guess. So other than that, he appears to be in full compliance. He does not believe that he was required to do any community service.
Did you see the home test? Did he have like proof that he did this home test somehow?
Well, he has the box. Is that correct, sir? And the actual equipment, is that correct, sir?
Yes, I actually took 2 tests actually.
Okay.
I didn't, be perfectly honest, he had that in another room. I didn't actually see it, but I
could go grab it.
Did you get results back for that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
How did you get results back for it?
Well, when you put it, it's like a tube. You put it in the tube. I can just show you. I have the.
I want to know how you got the results back. That's what I want to know. I know you probably mailed it.
Well, yeah, and well, they give you the results. It's like a tube you put it in, and the results are shown in the tube. It's either positive or negative.
If I may, Your Honor, in other words, it's an instant test. It's like a home pregnancy test.
Yeah, right. Yeah, instant test. Yes, correct.
No. That's pushing the line, Mr. Williams. Why didn't you go to one of the facilities to get it?
Well, at the time, it was kind of scheduled in with my work schedule, and I couldn't take time off of work to go. So I just thought the home test would be more sufficient for me.
And we ask that you go to the actual facility because then we know that that's just a little bit more reliable. It's almost like when women have to take a home pregnancy test, they always go to the doctor to check it because those are more reliable here. So that's why I know.
I understand.
You understand? So
I see where you're coming from. I got you.
Yeah, so that's why we ask people to take that further step. But I'm going to go with it today. It seems like you come in pretty much compliance, and we do that for yourself so that you can be aware of what you're doing and what you're engaging in. Okay. But on this particular,
I understand.
I will go ahead and I believe this was going to be a dismissal. This came from the state, and the state did a 3-month delayed sentence. And you actually pled as charged on this particular matter, I believe. Is that correct to the best of your recollection?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, you pled as charged on this particular matter. So as that you are in compliance, the court is going to dismiss this matter at this time. Sir, remember this experience and how much it caused the inconvenience for you. And keep that in the forefront of your mind for the future, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sir.
Stay, okay?
Thank you, you too.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. Yeah. All right. These are the matters of the people versus Anthony Weaver. This is ticket number SP 1192391. Count 1, equipment violation, improper or unauthorized equipment. Count 2, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Gerald Ferry, House Counsel, on behalf of Mr. Weaver. Mr. Weaver, please state your name.
Anthony Weaver.
If I may, Your Honor, today is the date and time scheduled for trial. The officer did appear. However, it's my understanding that the city is unable to proceed, or the state. With that in mind, I would move to dismiss.
At this time, the court did have a conversation with the officer. He is willing to, or not ready to proceed at this time, so the court is going to grant that motion to dismiss.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Mr. Weaver, you do have some other matters. They're scheduled on the docket for February the 15th of 2022. So I'll see you then on those matters, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. There's nothing further. That does conclude this hearing.
Thank you,
All right.
Judge.
Thank you. This next one I'm gonna call is not on your docket. It was scheduled for Friday's docket.
Okay,
And I do have paperwork in front of me. He has provided me with, let me find his file. Hold on a second. have to wait for the file. Did you get some offers, a couple of offers, Attorney Ferry?
I received one. I can speak to that person if you'd like in the meantime.
Please.
Okay,
worry,
not a
Mr.
problem.
Okay,
Not a
thank
problem,
you.
Your Honor. Mhm.
Mr. Wyrick, I'm getting to you. Could you talk to, did you get one for Salam Williams or no?
An offer?
Yeah,
No, not yet. At least I don't believe I did.
Okay.
I can double check. No, Your Honor, not for Salam. I have one for Christina Walker, and I'll speak to her now.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Warwick, you had a bench trial on Friday?
I'm sorry, you can't even hear me. I apologize. I was at work, and for some reason it slipped my mind. I was gonna get on when I got
Are you
done.
requesting another bench trial or do you want to offer today?
When can I get another bench trial? Because I actually have proof that I have.
I have all of that. The concern is going to be the fail to sign lane, to signal for a lane change. That's gonna be the one.
That was the cop. The cop wanted to be.
Okay, don't tell me anymore, because if you want to have a bench trial, then you have to do You have to wait. I'll let you talk to the attorney because, okay, all right. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Mr. Warwick, okay? No one's gonna be in there with you, you'll be in there by yourself, but I'll have the attorney come in there and talk to you about your case, okay?
All right.
Go in room 11, please. All right, I'm bringing Ms. Walker in. I'm also going to call Anthony Ward. This is a trial set for today. I have the officer here and Mr. Ward has not checked in, so I want to get the officer going. Ms. Walker, can you hear me? Christina Walker? Okay, Ms. Walker signed off. I hope she signs back off. Okay? All right. Okay. Officer E. Williams?
Officer E. Williams, Your Honor.
All right. I'm making sure I don't see him. You don't see him in the breakout room. This is the matter of the people versus Anthony Ward. This is ticket number 497687. One count expired driver's license, one count unregistered motor vehicle, one count no vehicle insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Gerald Ferry, House Counsel on behalf of Anthony Ward.
All right. And officer, can you state your name for the record, please?
Officer Eugene Williams, badge 41.
We broke up a little bit. What's the last numbers of your badge? Officer Williams.
You're freezing.
Okay. All right. It's you. Can you state your name, your badge number? We got your name. Can you do your badge number?
4174.
All right, great. Counsel, this is the date and time set for a trial in this particular matter. It is now 10:18. This matter was scheduled for 9 o'clock. I looked in the breakout room. Anthony Ward, are you present? I don't see him in any of the breakout rooms at this point in time. And so I am going to do a show cause on him for this particular matter, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, understood.
All right, if there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you, officer.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good day. All right, Ms. Walker?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I did not know this was live streamed and I accidentally hit the X by accident.
It's okay. We know you were signed back on. All right, we're gonna call your matter now, okay?
Okay.
This is the matter of the people versus Christina Walker. This is ticket number 724453. one count of allowed unlicensed driver to operate a motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Gerald Ferry on behalf of Christina Walker. Ms. Walker, please state your name for the record.
Christina Walker.
Your Honor, if I may, if the officer, who I believe would be Elijah Evans, if that officer's failed to appear, I'd move to dismiss.
Officer Evans, Officer Evans. I'm looking in the breakout rooms. I have called his name in the courtroom. It is now 10:20 a.m. Officer Evans has not appeared, and so the court is going to grant that motion to dismiss this matter without prejudice. What that means, Ms. Walker, is that they can refile it if they want to, but as of today, you are all set, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Did you get any other ones too?
Let me check, Your Honor.
Okay.
It looks like I have, 1 second. Yes, Your Honor, I can go into the breakout rooms. I have 3 more.
Okay.
And I can do that. Just bear with me and I'll try and do it.
No problem. Take your time. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Did you talk to everyone or no?
Not yet, Judge. I still have a little ways to go. It took me a while speaking to Miss Williams, so I'm gonna try and take care of everybody else. Your Honor, I don't, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, sure.
Take your time.
Your Honor, I don't see a Basil Wyrick on here.
He should have been, I put him in room 11.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Thank you.
Offer is a little quirky though, just to let you know, it's the same count twice, so I gotta get an adjustment on that, but go talk to him about it.
Sure.
You see, count 2 and dismissed and count 2 was up there, so I don't know which one was really supposed to be down there. I'm imagining it was count 1 and 3.
I'm sorry, Judge. My finger accidentally hit the button, but I see what you're talking about. I'm going to talk to Mr. Wyrick right now.
Okay, thank you. It's okay. I said, that's all right. I don't mind talking to myself.
I have a sensitive computer here, and I just happen to have my finger leaning on the button when it popped. So, okay.
Don't worry. I know it's something all special, so you don't worry about it. I'm not offended like that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor?
Yes,
Yeah, hi, this is House Counsel. I just wanted to let you know, I pretty much spoke to everyone except there's an Audrey Ware who checked in, and I have not received any type of offer on her, and that's the only one that's still up in the air. It's here for an arraignment on a bench warrant, but I just wanted to let you know, everybody else I pretty much talked to, and we're ready to proceed. There is a trial.
Oh, I didn't. Normally would want.
yeah, we did have that trial. How is Ms. Williams proceeding in that matter?
We're ready to proceed. Although I believe that she may request an adjournment. I think she wants to have her mother as a witness, and if the court would grant an adjournment, I think that's what she would wishes, but if not, we're ready to proceed to trial today.
Okay. And Ms. Ware is just, it's FTD, so I don't think they go any lower on those.
Okay, I can talk to her real quick then, if you'd like.
Okay.
I had a no ops on mine, but if it's an FTD no points, I'll let her know that real quick, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, spell to display a valid operator's license, not on person.
Okay, not a problem. I understand. Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, Judge, sorry about that. I believe I've talked to everybody.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna mute everyone until it's your time to come. Okay, Ms. Salam Williams, you can unmute yourself. Officer Turner, you still there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm still here.
Okay, all right. These are the matters of the people versus Salam Williams. This is ticket number P148395, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number 354409, one count no operator's license on person. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Gerald Ferry, House Counsel, on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, could you please state your name for the record?
My name is Salomi Williams.
And if I may,
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Judge, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I have Officer Turner on. Officer Turner, can you please state your name for the record?
Yes, ma'am. Officer Charles Turner, Detroit Police, badge number 3730, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, you can continue, Attorney Ferry.
Yes, Your Honor. Today is a date and time scheduled for trial in this matter. And speaking to my client, there was an offer. I explained that offer in detail to my client. However, she's rejecting that offer. However, Your Honor, if I may, after speaking to my client, she does have what I believe to be a viable defense, but it would involve, in my opinion, her having her mother testify and show documentation as to the vehicle and the ownership of the vehicle, things along those lines. So I'm requesting a one-time adjournment to allow my client to coordinate with her mother as a witness for trial.
Ms. Williams,
Yes,
did you know before today that you were going to need your mother as a witness?
no,
Okay.
I thought it was just only so that the officer can identify to see that I was at the scene.
Okay. All
If
right.
I may, Your Honor, I'm sorry too. It's obviously my client's not an attorney, and I think she has a misunderstanding of hearsay and what she can testify to. So that's the reason, Your Honor.
All right, absolutely. Okay, so at this time, I will do this for good cause. I'm seeing this is the issue at hand, and as an attorney, thank you for advising her of what she may be able to do in this matter. I do give adjournments to each side at least one time, so this will be your one adjournment. I'm going to set it for a trial on March the 21st, 2022 at 9 a.m. That'll be the new date. Officer, do you have furlough that day? Are you sure? Do you know yet? Officer Turner?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. The reception is real bad, ma'am. If you're saying something to me, the reception is real bad.
I am. I was asking you, Officer Turner, if you had, do you know if you had furlough during March the 21st to the 22nd?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, the Zoom keeps shutting me off and shutting me back on. So whatever you're saying, I get parts of it, but I'm not getting the whole thing.
Okay, I'm sending you a message right now.
Okay. That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's a good day for the officers. Well, we will schedule both of these matters on March the 21st, 2022. And that's going to be at 9 a.m. Zoom back in. It will be a Zoom trial once again at that point in time.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Is it any way that I can talk back to the attorney too as well before
Okay,
I get disconnected?
Yes, I was about to say, we have to finish the rest of our things. Can you hold on for a moment?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so just put yourself on mute.
Okay.
Personal bond will continue, and after we finish our matters, I'll have him talk back to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. All right, you're all set, Officer Turner. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate you.
All right, no problem.
Take care.
You too. Thank you. Be safe out there.
You too. Take care.
Mr. Zurich? Unmute yourself, sir.
Can you hear me now?
I can. I'm going to call your matter now.
All right.
This is the matter of People versus Mark Zurich. This is you ticket 596181121, one count of narcotics violation. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Gerald Ferry on behalf of Mr. Zurich. Mr. Zurich, state your name, please.
Mark Anthony Zurich.
Your Honor, if I may, this is a show cause. My client did appear today. I moved to set aside any capias.
All right, at this time, the court is going to set aside any type of cases that may be out in the system at this point in time and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Judge. And if I may, I treated this also as a pre-trial. There was an offer made by the city. I explained it to Mr. Zurich. He's rejecting that offer. He's requesting a trial, and he's willing to waive jury.
Okay, all right. Mr. Zurich, can you please raise your right hand?
Raise my right hand.
All right, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Zurich, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney? That would have been Mr. Ferry in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself, and I will be the trier and finder of the facts based on the evidence presented to me. That's how you want to proceed?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on 3/21/22 at 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. And it will be a Zoom trial, sir, so you can remain at home next time and just dial in those numbers and we'll take care of it online next time, okay?
Okay, so I don't have to go down here.
You don't have to come down here next time. Just stay at home, use those same Zoom numbers you used today to Zoom back in at 9 a.m. on 3/21/22, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Taylor.
Have a good day.
Bye.
All right. Miss Audrey Ware?
Yes. Good morning, Judge Taylor.
Good morning. I'm going to call your matter next. You ready? This is the matter of the people versus Audrey Ware. This is ticket number P846175. One count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Gerald Ferry on behalf of Ms. Ware. Ms. Ware, please state your name for the record.
Audrey Ware.
If I may, Your Honor, this is an arraignment on the bench warrant. I would waive the formal reading and ask that any capias be set aside.
All right, at this time, the court is going to set aside any warrants that may be out there, and also enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Judge. Sorry, but Judge.
It's the whole thing, so go ahead.
I understand. Ms. Ware is waiving her rights, Your Honor. She's going to be pleading as charged in this matter. As simple as that.
All right. Ms. Ware, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Ware, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Judge Taylor.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, on my own free will.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am. I had no license at the time.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
And understanding all of that, you still want to move forward, Ms. Ware?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 23rd of 2017. Were you in the area of Connor and Mack Avenue in the city of Detroit driving a 2005 Hyundai car?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the police officer who stopped you?
Yes, I did at the time.
All right. Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to fail to display a valid operator's license, not a person. Ms. Ware, do you have your license now?
No, I'm currently, that's what I'm doing. I'm working and clearing everything up now. So I also paid the bond at the time that I paid the tickets. So I was just trying to clear everything up at this point.
Okay, and how much did you pay for a bond?
I think it was $200 for the bond.
Okay, and do you have tickets other places, or was this the only place that you had tickets?
I had tickets in Ferndale, and I have tickets in St. Clair Shores. I'll be playing St. Clair Shores sometimes this week.
Okay.
Because I spoke with St. Clair Shores, so they just told me to come down and I have to come at a reasonable time so I can see the judge then.
Okay, all right, looks like you're making some good strides towards getting these all cleared up. Okay, there will be an assessment fee to put back in, but I'm going to assess a fine of $200, the cost of your bond. And so that will take care of this ticket, okay?
So I'm zero now.
You should be. Does she have a reinstatement fee? Allowing it, it's failed to display that. So there's a reinstatement fee that I can't get rid of. It's $45. You'll have to pay that.
To the Secretary of State?
Nope, you pay it to 36th District Court and we're clear. So I'm gonna apply the bond. I'm gonna assess the fine in the amount of $200. I'm gonna apply the bond, and then the fee that you'll have remaining is $45. So you'll have to pay the $45.
Were you able to do were you able to do a personal? So I wouldn't have to pay a personal bond for me? So I wouldn't have to pay the extra $45? Could we do a personal to clear me up?
Your Honor, if I may interject.
Yes.
Ma'am, you've already entered a plea, and I kind of went over that, explained to you that there will probably be a reinstatement fee of $45.
Okay.
Outside of the judge's, she can't do anything about that. So it's not really a bond. It's not it's part of you getting your license. So just pay it. You can pay it online. And once you do that, I think you may be eligible to get your license.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Ask you this, ma'am. Are you currently employed?
Yes, I'm employed at this time.
How much do you owe? Do you know approximately how many tickets you have in these other jurisdictions?
I only have 3 more tickets, and St. Clair Shores, I don't owe anyone else.
Because you don't want to have to pay extra $45 on top of the $200 that you're gonna forfeit. Is that your original question, ma'am?
Yes. Hey, I don't know. I just asked just to be on the safe side. To see what I could do for myself. That's all. Save a few dollars and put it towards the other tickets.
You should always advocate for yourself. Okay, I'm gonna weigh your cost and fine. So it'll just be the $45 for the reinstatement. Okay.
Okay. Wonderful.
All right. So the bond will end up applying to it, but if you wanted to go quicker, you need to pay that. And then they'll give you back your bond money. Okay.
Oh, they're gonna give me back my bond money once I pay the $45?
They won't give it back immediately, but once they clear out everything and make sure you don't have anything, it takes a couple of weeks for the bond money to be returned. So, if you come down here, it may be quicker to try and resolve those matters, but I can't make any promises. I just do.
Okay, and one more other thing, I got married, so I know they got Ware up here, but I don't carry that last name anymore, but I got the ticket in that name.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to resolve it all in that name, and then once of anything that you get from this point on, we'll have your new name. And congratulations on getting married, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Ferry.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.
Ms. LaShonda Williams?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna call your matter next. These are the matters of the people versus LaShonda Williams. This is ticket number P10533375. One count of drove while licensed, unregistered or untitled vehicle, drove unregistered or untitled vehicle, I apologize. Count 2, improper plate. Count 3, driver's license never acquired. Also calling.
$5 and then my $200.
All right, also calling ticket number P10533387, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P10554547, one count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. One count improper plate, one count drive or registered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Gerald Ferry on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, please state your name for the record.
LaShonda Williams.
And if I may, Your Honor, this is an arraignment on the bench warrant. Move to set aside any capias.
At this time, the court is going to set aside any bench warrants that may be out there and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
And if I may, Judge, there was an offer made, and hopefully the court has that offer in front of it. It's a little confusing because there seems to be one ticket that's not addressed, and that would be SP 9876401. And then the charge would be allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
You said it was P, say the number again.
At SP 9876401. I don't see that particular ticket addressed on the offer. So I guess I'm assuming it's either a typo that, either they were going to dismiss it or they wanted my client to plead to that. She would like to take advantage of the offer. She is willing to waive her rights and plead. But I just want the court to be aware that it's a little confusing, I think, as to that one ticket, what exactly the city had in mind.
Okay. I'm not seeing that. Did you print something out there? Hold on one second.
Sure.
Mr. Wyrick, Judge.
Mr. Wyrick, we can see you're doing a whole lot of movement. You have to, I know it's been a long time and I know you're waiting patiently, but you gotta stop moving. You moved a lot. You can't have you keep moving, okay? Sit still for a moment.
And tying his pants up.
And we can see everything that you just did. And so can the wonderful YouTube audience, Mr. Wyrick. So everything everything that you did, okay? So just be still. Hold on 1 second with this. All right. I missed the whole ticket, for Ms. Williams. It's also ticket number P9874640. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count one is a state ticket, so I'll include it in this plea offer today, and dismiss it if she wants to take advantage of it.
Oh, that's great, Judge. Yes, she does. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Ms. Williams, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of, January the 7th of 2020. Were you at that time driving a 2005 Chrysler vehicle in the area of East Davidson and Mount Elliott Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered or untitled?
Yes.
Did it also have improper plates on it?
Yes.
Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, as well as improper plates on ticket ending in 375. The remaining count on that ticket, as well as all other tickets on this record today, will be dismissed. Ms. Williams, I see you're currently employed. You're at your employment right now.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I think you're going to have quite a few reinstatement fees that you're going to have to pay, as well as there are some outstanding default judgment tickets out there for you that equal about $600. So I'm going to waive your costs and fines today, but you're going to have to take care of all of that other stuff, okay?
Okay. I had a question. Do I need to come down because I came to court on those tickets and they were dismissed and they're still showing up?
These, you're talking about the no proof of insurance, improper?
No, not the ones from today. It's a couple old tickets because I had turned myself in for some warrants and I had went to court for those as well, and they're still showing up too.
So not for matters for 2020?
I believe so.
Do you have anything else open? Hold on a second. So I have that. So after today, this should have taken all of your cases out of default and taken care of it. So now you just have these outstanding civil infractions, which you won't have warrants for, but that go automatically into default, meaning that you owe money on each one of them.
Okay.
Because you never came to the court date, so they automatically enter them in as that you have to pay those. Okay.
Okay.
And it's 3 of them, so that's why. And then you'll have reinstatement fees at a cost of $45, usually per ticket. So that'll be, even if they're dismissed, right? Even if they're dismissed, you usually have to pay reinstatement fees on all the tickets. So you're looking at a good amount of money. Plus the default, you're looking, just about $1,000. So,
Okay,
okay, I won't do any additional fines today, because I know that you're gonna have to pay all these other things in order to get your license back, okay?
okay, thank you.
Welcome, all right, so take care of that. You shouldn't have any more warrants. If you do, call the courtroom. You want the number?
I have it on the Zoom paper.
Okay, call the courtroom back if you have some additional stuff that they're telling you isn't clear after. So I would check back on Wednesday, maybe looking at the computer system to make sure, or tomorrow to make sure. And then you shouldn't have any more warrants out. Everything should be taken care of at this point in time, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. All right, Mr. Wyrick?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna call these matters. These matters are not on the docket today, but I'll call them. The People versus Basil Warwick. This is ticket number 7248501. One count, no operator's license on person. One count, no insurance. Also calling ticket number 7248804. One count, failed to signal lane change. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Gerald Ferry on behalf of Mr. Wyrick. Sir, state your name, please, for the record.
Basil Wyrick.
And if I may, Your Honor, I'm not sure if there's a bench warrant, but if there is, I'd move to set aside any warrants.
At this time, the court will set aside any warrants that may have been issued.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, after speaking to Mr. Wyrick, I believe he's not interested in any offers at this time. He's requesting a trial. He's also willing to waive jury.
Okay, all right. So I did receive, just so there's candor to the court, I did receive a letter and some documentations from Mr. Wyrick concerning the no operator's license on person, as well as the no insurance. The only thing that would be left would be the fail to signal lane change. If he still disputes that, we can have or it'd be a formal hearing, because that is a civil infraction. So I will put that on my docket as a formal hearing. But we can keep everything together at this point in time. Mr. Wyrick, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wyrick, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And he's informing me that you would like to have a bench trial in this matter. That is a trial heard before myself as the trier and finder of the fact. Did you want to do that today, sir?
Yes.
All right. Now, Mr. Wyrick, if I give you this bench trial and you miss it again,
I promise I won't miss.
I'm letting you know, next time I'm going to make you wait that full amount of time until the next date that they told you, okay?
All right.
All right. Let me see if I have some open dates a little sooner, okay? Hold tight.
All right.
All right. How about January 13th?
That's perfect.
January 13th, 2022 at 9 a.m. It's gonna be on Zoom, so you Zoom back in, Mr. Wyrick. What day?
January 13th.
Okay, I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. That is 9 a.m., January 13th, 2022. Hopefully, you still have your license, sir?
Yes, I have my license.
Okay, nothing should happen to his license, right? Because he's moving forward with this as of right now. Okay, all right. So you should be good, sir. I understand your concerns. I know that working is important, so you gotta do that, okay? If you have any concerns, call our courtroom if anything happens in the interim, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, one question. Do I still have to pay for the no signaling ticket?
I mean, we're putting all that together on the same day. So do you
Oh,
just,
okay.
so we're gonna figure it all out that day. So,
Okay.
if that one is in default, the court is going to take it out of default at this time and add it as a part of this trial date on that date. So you don't owe anything as of right now, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, I do have all your documents as well in the file that you sent over to the court this morning, and we'll keep that in the file at this time, okay?
Okay.
There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Bond is set at $0 personal and continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You
What day are we
too.
coming back, Mr. Wyrick?
I'm sorry.
Day are we coming back?
January 13th.
Okay, and you might want to
Got
go
it.
on the website 36districtcourt.org and you can have them actually send you a text message reminder. You can sign up for a text message reminder.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That is. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing. Well, have a good day, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna remove you. All right, if you don't mind, Mr. Perry, talking to the young lady again, I'm gonna put you in room number 10 with her, okay? Join room number 10, Ms. Williams.
I have room number 2, Your Honor.
I'm gonna put you in room number 10.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, you changed it. Thank you.
No problem. And Ms.